Pensó que estaba hablando con su actor favorito y renunció a su vida y a su cuenta del banco para estar con él.
He tells me that he's Dacre Montgomery. I am obsessed with Stranger Things. When I tallied it all up, it was $10,000-ish.
Pero resultó ser una estafa y Michaela no solo perdió dinero, sino que para ella todo cambió por completo.
I told my ex-husband, I said, listen, I said, it's not working out. I said, you're not letting me be me. You're not letting me be free. I said, I think you need to leave. So he left. Within 2 months, he was gone.
La mujer conoció a la supuesta estrella de Stranger Things en un foro en línea y ambos comenzaron a hablar cada vez con más frecuencia.
And me and him just really hit it off, but of course I'm suspicious from the get-go until he starts doing things that make me believe that he is who he is.
Las sospechas que tuvo en un principio quedaron rápidamente atrás, pues según ella, él pudo comprobar que realmente se trataba de Dacre Montgomery.
When Stranger Things season 4 came out, the day before it came out, he texted me and he said, hey, you need to watch episode 4. And he said, if you don't watch anything else, watch episode 4. And when it came out the next day, and he showed up in that episode. And I was like, well, who else would know that?
Para Michaela, esa fue prueba suficiente y durante meses mantuvo una relación en línea con una persona que decía ser una estrella de Hollywood y que a pesar de negarse a verla en persona o incluso hablar por teléfono con ella, le prometía que pronto estarían juntos.
What's the reason that you guys aren't able to meet face to face?
Well, see, okay, that's one thing that we actually bonded over. And basically through the relationship, he was venting to me after a few months about his partner, saying she's very controlling of him. He doesn't get to do the things that he wants to do. You know, she's always there. She's always got to supervise. And I kind of empathize with that because my ex-husband was that way.
Aparentemente, el estafador dio en el clavo, pues hablaba con Michaela de cosas que hacían completo sentido para ella. No solo se hizo pasar por su actor favorito, y le dijo que tenía los mismos problemas de pareja que tenía ella con su esposo. Además, la conquistó con algo que simplemente no pudo resistir.
And he would send me poems, which I am a poem reader. I've actually got his book here. And the poems that he was sending me are things that would go along with things like what his style of writing. And so that's another thing that kind of confused me.
Pero todo comenzó a dar un giro extraño cuando el supuesto Dacre Montgomery le pidió a su cibernovia una pequeña ayuda.
Why does this famous guy need money from you, Michaela?
See, I wondered that too. And then he explained it. He said, if I try to use my bank account, she's over it. He said, it's, joint. He said, so she keeps all the stuff. And he said, so I would have to ask her all the time. And I understood that point too, because my ex was very controlling over our money.
Cegada por la esperanza de convertirse en la novia del famoso Billy Hargrove, Michaela comenzó a enviarle dinero durante meses.
Before I knew it, it was turning into $100 and $200 gift cards. But the thing is, when I tallied it all up, it was $10,000-ish.
Dacre le prometía que le devolvería todo el dinero y que además terminaría la relación con su actual novia para poder estar con ella, algo que por supuesto también le exigió a Michaela.
He gave me the ultimatum. After we had been together for a little while, he gave me an ultimatum. He said, listen, he said, it's either your husband, he said, or it's me.
Sin dudarlo, dejó a su esposo y esperó pacientemente a que su nuevo novio hiciera lo mismo. Y es que sin importarle las claras señales de alerta, ella seguía soñando con que el verdadero Dacre Montgomery estuviera detrás de esa pantalla.
That 1% is still that hopeless romantic that's just holding on to maybe this is the gentle guy I've been looking for, and maybe he is real. Maybe he will, return and be like a knight in shining armor,
Sin embargo, Michaela no pudo evitar sospechar y antes de seguir enviándole dinero al supuesto Dacre, quiso asegurarse de su identidad, así que buscó ayuda.
Our team looked at every piece of information you sent over. We have answers today and we have a conclusion.
Well, in a perfect world, it would be true.
Pero no era real. Y el equipo de expertos le explicó a Michaela parte por parte toda la evidencia que habían recolectado, la cual demostraba que la persona con la que había estado hablando era en realidad un estafador.
We come to the conclusion that you're speaking to what's called a romance scammer. He's done research on you. He's looked at your backstage profile, your Facebook, and he's basically morphing himself into this person that you want him to be, and also attaching Dacre Montgomery's photos to that profile.
A pesar de no querer creerlo, no fue una gran sorpresa, pues ella lo sospechaba desde un principio. Sin embargo, se dejó llevar por la esperanza y el romanticismo y cayó en la trampa de alguien que sabía muy bien lo que hacía.
Love makes you do crazy, stupid, irrational things, I promise. And trauma does one heck of a thing to a person. So instead of judging that person on why they done that to a total stranger that they had never met, maybe, just kind of look and see if that person's ever been traumatized by something. Because if you're someone like me, you're afraid of abandonment, and you're a real big people pleaser, and you're very codependent. So it's like, maybe these people have these problems, and these scammers, they just kind of come in and they leech off that.
Para Makayla, no fue fácil despertar de su sueño y aceptar que nunca conoció al verdadero Dacre Montgomery, pero tuvo la fuerza suficiente para enfrentar sus dudas y finalmente la verdad. Luego de vivir esta experiencia, sabe que debe tener más cuidado y que es muy probable que si un desconocido te pide dinero en línea, sea una estafa. Hoy está dedicada a su pequeña hija, bloqueó el perfil falso de Dacre y ha decidido darse un pequeño descanso de las redes sociales y de internet.